was around mid-late October. I was staying at a family cottage along the shores of West Lake near Wellington, Ontario. About 10 o'clock at night, I went outside the cottage and I noticed down in the harbor, which was about a mile from my location, what I thought was a houseboat down along the waterfront. It looked like a double-decker houseboat, had circular lights, top and bottom, and I never thought much more about it other than it was odd a boat was still out so late in the fall, because most boats had put up on dry dock. So I went back into the cottage, went to bed. I never thought much more about it until a few days later when I read the local paper about 3 teenagers down along the harbor in Wellington on the same night, the very same evening, the very same day, at the very same time, saw what I saw, only they called it a UFO, and that they were spooked by it. Anyway, I was able to track down one of the teenagers, spoke to his mother, and she relayed his story, how they were standing on the dock. UFO came in off the water, hovered over their heads. A beam of light came from the belly of the craft, put a spotlight on the teenagers. The teenagers ran to the nearest house. They went on somebody's back deck for shelter. The owner of the house was watching TV and he saw these teenagers running up onto his deck, and he came outside and asked them what they were doing, and they all pointed up into the air. At this point, the UFO had followed them at treetop level over above the deck, and so the owner of the house also saw that. I made a point to go and talk to him to confirm the story of the teenagers, and he was just as spooked as they were. A couple of other residents in Wellington saw something looking out their window at the exact same time that everybody else saw something.